So first, multiple things I want to point out before the video starts. Number one, the pumpkin is back in the background because somehow it's still good and I haven't noticed any spots on it, which is weird. And then I bought new Squishmallows. This one is from Target, and these two cute little clips are from Players. Now, we put them in the bookcase. There, now aren't they happy? All their new friends. Right, so what I'm actually doing today is working on Christmas stuff. So there's this little tiptoe ornament that I found last year at Macy's, which I thought would be fun to paint on, but it isn't going to stay tiptoe. I'm making it my own character, because that's more fun. And then this gigantic ornament that you probably shouldn't paint on a tree because it's massive, that I found at the dollar store. So let's start painting. I'm doing the important step of base coating it. I find that when you don't base coat it, the wood could sometimes suck up a little bit of the paint, and then you might have to layer on more paint because it could become slightly see-through. But I brought on way too much. On the table, and then you have to spend a lot of time cleaning it up. But I mean, hey, a clean desk is a happy desk. Waffle design. And because I did it when the purple paint was still wet, it kind of created this cool blendy effect with a little bit of purple smeared throughout the pink. I really like it. I think it came out amazing. Want to glob on the painting because then it makes it look nice and fluffy. Yet another gray cat. Why are all the cats I make gray? was done. But it just really looked like it needed sprinkles. Because I mean, sprinkles are incredibly dessert-like. Plus, it really makes it, I don't know, pop. I added some candy canes to the background because candy canes are very Christmassy, and this is a Christmas ornament. So it turns out those things I was making earlier are letters. Can you guess what the phrase is? If you guessed a quote from one of my favorite Christmas movies of all time, Elf, you were right. Or at least my take on the phrase. Because the actual phrase says, we elves like to stick to the four main food groups: candy, candy canes, candy corns, and syrup. Mine says, we kitty elves like to stick to the four main food groups: candy, candy canes, candy corns, and maple syrup. Maple syrup because he's always drinking maple syrup in the movie. Why didn't they just make it maple syrup, you know? Classic cartoon candies that look like they're wrapped, and I added green to them, so it's a pink and a green, kind of like Christmas colors, except I wanted to do pink because pink looked cuter than red to me. Well, I tried to make it look like the kitty was a bit messy with the maple syrup and accidentally spilled some all over the ornament. Well, since I added sprinkles to the kitty, it's only fair I added them to the background too. Make sure your painting is completely dry, otherwise it could smear some of your designs. Now that we've finished our ornament that doesn't go on the tree, time to work on one that will go on the tree and see what my take on Tiptoe is. So, the color scheme for this one is pink and other colors. Once you see the other colors, can you guess what my theme for this one is? So the theme for this one is rainbow, for this cute little rainbow reindeer. So this little reindeer has a golden nose, kind of like Rudolph, except prettier, because gold is prettier than red to me. So I added a little something special to this reindeer, my signature. It's a Z with little cat whiskers. So now that this one's all finished, let's add Mod Mods. Now these adorable artworks came out. We have Judy the Rainbow Reindeer, who's very cute. I'm not sure if I'll actually put on the tree or not, but you know, if not, so you can stay in the background, make friends with all the other characters. And then we have, I can't decide on whether her name should be Candy or Terry. We'll call her Candy Terry. Ooh, Maraschino Terry. Whatever her name is. She's adorable, and she's a little candy elf. Although it took me forever to make this. I think it was worth it. It's adorable, though. It's adorable. These altogether took 4 days to make. Around 4 days. Because first I base coated this. That took about a day to dry. I didn't make this. I should have made this while this was drying with the base coat, but I didn't. So that was a waste of time. Then, I mean, like, this one was probably the one that took the least amount of time. Because then this one, then I had to coat it in purple, then I went over with that, and then I had to wait for that to dry, and then I went over with candy cane stuff, and then I waited for the candy canes to dry, and then I went with the lettering, and then I waited for the lettering to dry, and then I did the candy corns, and then I did the sprinkles, and then I did my signature. And the maple syrup splatters. So this took me a while, but it's worth it. Plus, I can't wait to hang this on my door. It's gonna look so great. But, so I'll see you next week for more cute stuff. Bye!